Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mountaineers will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Panthers will be in a hole thanks to that short return. The toughness epitomized from the coal mines of West Virginia, the steel mills in Pittsburgh, and you better have a sturdy jaw in the backyard brawl.
Any name in a rivalry game that's the backyard brawl, sign me up. Both these teams, man, that's what they're about. That's their identity. They'll be ready to throw down.
It's called backyard brawl for a reason. When West Virginia and Pitt play, there's fights on the field, there's fights up in the stands, there's fights in the parking lot after the game. These programs hate each other.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quick strike complete. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mountaineers offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Third down after the run. To the air, it's Ellington. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
First down, West Virginia.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. No hesitation on that call, and no reason not to go for it on 4th and inches.
We're bigger than you, we're tougher than you, we're stronger than you, and we're going to get a push, and they did it right there.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shelton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. The brawl was more of a beatdown the last time these two met as Pitt wanted a blowout.
Man, last time they played, it looked like Dan Marino, Tony Dorsett, Mark May, they were all out there on the field because the Pitt offense was up and down, lighting up the score.
And obviously, if you have that kind of day, West Virginia better be ready to respond. A year of talking about that, a year of getting smacked around in the backyard brawl, better bring some fire this year.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Shelton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. They're going back to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear.
First down, West Virginia.
They're getting this guy lathered up. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed him.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Fakes his man out. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Makes the grab. It's Farmer. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Panthers.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep running. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Ellington. He's right on target. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The give to the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over South Alabama. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pitt.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
At the 35, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
First down, West Virginia.
He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Shelton. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
West Virginia.
Back to pass, it's Ellington. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. skips away from pressure. Intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaches.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. To the ground with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. See if they go back to the run here on third down. He'll try it again. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on third and short. Runs through a tackle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Renfro. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to slam in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And
he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops on and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Got it in the middle, it's Farmer. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looking for a man, it's Ellington. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Wide out in motion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the lone running back. Just buried it. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lloyd. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Right down the middle. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. just plowing down the field. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first inside the 37. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down.
And it's his fourth interception of the night. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the right. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard.
He's got an alley. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Shelton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Going up top on first down. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking for a gap. It's Boyd. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Makes him talk to the hand. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Trying to move the sticks on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Handoff from the gun. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. With the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Corner's going to give them room. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking for the score. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And a big return after the INT. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
Does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us.